go on to our next topic. And let's see. I think I'm going to go with Tea House.
Tea House it is.
All right, guys. I got a
gosh.
really controversial topic today for everybody. I know that it's always on everybody's mind. It's basically at the center of every conversation that you have at the water cooler. What is the best Justin Bieber song?
That's easy.
What do you mean?
Oh,
What do you mean?
Let's kick it off with you, because I know you've been dying for this topic. This is basically the only reason you came on the show to discuss this.
I guess the short answer is I can't choose.
Oh, because they're all so good?
They're too many.
Yeah, okay. Name a song, if you will.
I don't want to select one, make it rise above the others. You know, they're all sort of equally.
Just say one if you know one.
I don't want to put it in those terms.
What do you mean by this? I don't know.
I'm on the same
I'm
page.
sorry, Steve. What are you saying?
You
Say it
got
again,
I'm just saying, what do you mean?
get angry at all of my honesty?
Yeah.
So
You wanna
anybody,
say yes.
anybody for sure gonna pick a best song. So
Yeah,
what do you
No,
mean?
I try,
the
but
one
I don't want. Well, with
Justin
apologies.
The one I love.
I hope I don't run out of time. Could somebody call a referee?
You're cheating.
You're just saying the lyrics.
Yeah. You're reading lyrics off your phone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's my song.
Yeah, huh?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm
Play.
gonna,
The
right now
one
it's like catchy. I like it. I like his beat. Uh-oh, sorry.
I'm gonna
The
throw
No
it
pun
back to.
intended.
The one I love is my favorite Justin Bieber song.
Is it?
That's
The
not
one I
bad.
love. Okay.
One I love.
Nice. Good
Yeah.
choice.
Justin
So
Bieber.
I don't know any Justin Bieber songs, but did you say that?
You don't know, baby.
Hi,
You've never heard
baby.
the
Oh,
song.
okay.
Baby,
I-
baby, baby.
Hey,
I'm
Ja
more
Rule.
of a classic rock guy. I'm sorry.
I don't.
classic guy. You're still in the. You're still living in the past, man. This guy here.
You haven't
No
moved on to that new
technology.
technology called
Child of mine.
Yeah.
But did you guys say that one song? What was it? What do you mean? I've heard that one. Now
Yeah.
that sounds like just rape to me. I mean, what do you mean? You're saying no, but you look.
But you
like
really
this-
Is
mean
that
yes?
what the lyrics are about?
That's rape. That's rape.
Is it?
No,
Oh my
yeah, that's that song. Honestly, when I listen to it, I'm singing it like, ooh, yeah, this is a little weird.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. That's what I told you, Kiko. Like when sometimes I listen to some of these pop songs, like a One Direction song that she's playing, and I'm like, man, this just sounds like this guy just wants to fuck tonight, and that's it. Like,
Yeah, did
like,
you ever
and
hear
she's
that?
like, no, I was like, that's the guy's perspective. Like when I'm hearing this, and then she tells me what it sounds like from a girl's perspective, and it's totally different. She's like, no, he just wants to like spend the night and like hang out and like have great conversations with you and like have like an enchanting time. And I'm like, that's what you're hearing? I'm just like, I don't.
He's
I don't
saying
understand.
you got a face like no, but I'm saying yes.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, this is really
I was
creepy. But to them listening to it, like it's basically whatever they want
Well, it's like I
to
saw.
be the fantasy, like the same way
Yeah, it's
like
ridiculous.
porn might be for a guy or something. It's like, or like, you know, like a rom-com or something. It's a totally different concept for them. So I think that's
I saw-
something to take into consideration when you hear those songs. Is like
Yeah,
it's
I
not
saw
necessarily
this.
You know
I
what's
saw
just
this.
the guy's POV.
Yeah, because like Sarah and I will listen to like a hip hop station because I'm a big hip hop guy, so she's forced to listen to my radio stations when we drive.
Yeah.
But like, there's that song was like, "Put it on me, won't you put it on me?" I think
Right.
Rocco might know it, but and she's like, "What does that? What does that mean?" She's gonna put it on the tap. I was like, "No."
No.
I was like, "No, that is not what he is asking."
Exactly. That's what I
Well,
mean. Like,
We were like,
Happy's like gonna buy the dinner.
Yeah,
the
I was
dinner
like,
and drinks. Well,
Honey,
he's really
no.
nice.
well, I
That's
was
not
listening.
what he means.
I was watching this guy on Vine. He was like talking about. He was like listening to some Drake songs, and he saw this. He heard this Drake song. He's like, I'm trying to give Miley Cyrus a baby, and no one can stop me. And he's like, nigga, that's rape. He's like,
yeah.
he was just like the
It
way he
is.
said it.
Oh my
He's
god.
like,
I mean, yeah, that's pretty blatant. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so I
he's
don't
just
know.
trying to give her a baby. That's it. He wants to give
No,
her a baby.
he's just trying to be nice to her. He just wants to be a dad.
Maybe
No.
maybe she has like complications with a pregnancy and now she can't have kids, so he's helping her financially to adopt a child.
Never thought of it like
yeah,
that.
maybe that's like how a woman would
Good
think, like
spin.
real deep into it. Like he's being really amazing. There's a lot of guys that won't do that. It's like that is not at all what he's talking about.
So
He's like, I had a vasectomy.
is Justin Bieber, like, I mean, I've never actually really listened to his songs, and like I know that there's like people like One Direction, like other
Oh,
artists
gosh.
out there. Like I've heard enough Miley Cyrus that I know her style, and I can tell like it's not for me. I don't even know if she's that talented. I can't say the same for Justin Bieber.
I think here I hate to. This is terrible. I
Oh
feel, but
my
I
god!
don't want to.
I already know where
but
you're
Here
going
it
with
comes. Here
this.
it comes.
I watched Justin Bieber's documentary. I watched it and I listened
No
to the
shame,
back.
dude. No
Yes, I
shame.
feel
Katy Perry's.
I am
so
holding
bad.
it. And I watched Katy Perry, but I
That's
have
why.
more props for Katy Perry. Justin Bieber, though, honestly, man, like, he's got talent. I think so. I don't like who he is. I don't like what he stands for. I don't like his little arrogance and stuff like that. But realistically, I can't play the drums. I can't play the guitar. I can't sing. I can't do these different. He can musically.
He can-
He's talented.
Right.
Like,
I mean, yeah,
Are you
that's why
better
he was
dancer than
discovered
Justin
from
Bieber,
YouTube,
though?
right? Like,
exactly.
I mean,
he was
and he
discovered
was
from
sponsored
YouTube.
immediately by what's his name?
Usher.
Usher. Yeah, Usher
Yeah,
found him like
because-
immediately and was like, "This kid, like,
This kid's
can go
got talent,
somewhere," you know?
and he does.
So-
Honestly, he's got talent. I don't
canon.
like what he stands for. I don't like his
Right.
mentality. The
Personality
shit he
and stuff.
says is just like, oh my gosh. But honestly, I couldn't do those things. And when it comes to music and being an artist, okay, he was 7 years old, learning how to play all multiple different instruments and sing, and that to me is impressive because as an adult, I still can't figure this thing out. I'm like, what the hell are
Who's
you
a better
talking
dancer, Rocco? You or Justin Bieber?
about? No, he's not a good dancer. I don't.
Okay, because I was gonna say,
Nah.
he's Justin Timberlake. Like I don't know, like he had like a.
That guy, I have. Oh my god.
You know what I mean? But then he comes out with like a really solid pop,
Oh god.
a really solid pop album. I don't even know what genre to put Bieber in essentially because like I've never heard a pop song that really resonated with me at all.
Well, I'm not saying that his lyrics are that great either.
Yeah,
I don't really. It's not like it doesn't have to do. That though. I don't know if he's writing his own songs. He's buying the songs from a songwriter. I don't know what's happening there.
Yeah.
Or they're going to be produced by somebody else. You talking about Justin Timberlake? Yeah, man. If I had a night with Justin Timberlake, but
You become pregnant.
that guy is talent.
I have
That's
his baby.
I would have his babies. If we could have babies, I would do it. Yeah, I would do it. And my wife knows this. But when it comes to Bieber, no, the lyrics don't have. It's not. There's no depth there. There really isn't. But I do have respect for the sense of he's musically talented.
So he
I
can
think
play the guitar, he can play the drums, he
he
can
can do all the
sing,
different instruments. He can
but
sing.
he can't write
he-
lyrics, he can't
he-
dance.
No, he
I
can't
guess
do-
it's more the fact that he's putting out like something. He's like made for putting out a song on the radio that is like catchy,
Yeah.
might not resonate deeply in
it's
your
not
soul
gonna-
or anything,
yeah,
but it's
it's
just
not
like
gonna-
something you hum to yourself and like
yeah.
it
You'll
sells
be in
like
the
a shit
car and
ton of
you'll be
albums.
bouncing up and down. It'll be something that'll catch in your subconscious, but it's not something that's like,
I guess I
oh
don't.
wow, that was really meaningful. One of my top 3 songs of my life.
Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
sure. I guess meaningful, sure, but like I also just don't hear it on pop stations. Like I just haven't heard of real Justin Bieber. Like I heard Katy Perry.
Well, you said you listen to hip hop.
Yeah.
Is the hip hop that you're listening to, is that like the top 40s, or is that just like underground hip hop going on? Because
It's
top
no, it's
40s
top.
is
It's
all
like
over top.
it's pop hip hop, right? It's a radio station, so they're gonna play stuff that's like really.
Drake and
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Like the latest and greatest, right?
Well, then I'm hearing him all
Yeah.
over those stations here in Atlanta,
Sure.
man. He
Same,
on top
same.
40, he's all over the place. I
Maybe
hear
it's-
his song every.
Yeah, I mean, he has like 3 singles on the radio, so any station I go
Exactly.
to, it's gonna be him or like Adele.
Oh
Yeah,
right, yeah.
that is where it's at right now. Those two right
That's
now.
crazy to put them in the same.
And
yeah.
Drake, 'cause Drake's like pumping out songs
Hotline
too.
Bling, dude.
Yeah, it's all
Sick
over
of
the
that
place.
song.
Yeah.
I know. It's just he's got. I don't know. For me, it's
well,
like
his
some-
new album was produced by Skrillex, so
Wow,
that's
that's-
why
That's why
it
he's got
has
those
such
beats.
like electro like beats
Yeah.
to everything, and kind of more that
and that might be why I like
electronic
him. a
music
little-
influence that's really popular right now. So
That might be why I like it a little bit more, because I do like Skrillex.
Yeah.
I like the dubstep. I like all that, and for his beats, I like his beats. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that beat, and it's got a lot of play because of dancing. So those
Yeah.
his songs are songs that I feel like you can dance to, and it's got to do with the producer behind it. Like it's got Skrillex or whatever's going on, then that makes more sense.
See, I mean, I know some of these songs and everything. I've heard them. I'm not like living under a rock, but like I just listen to more
Whatever floats your boat,
blues, Yeah, I listen to blues, classic rock and stuff. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes those songs are pretty catchy, and I don't mind them. But it's just not my cup of tea half the time. So
Yeah, I got you.
Do you think Bieber's gonna be around for a while? Do you think like he's been
Probably.
around for quite a
Dude,
while
man,
already?
this
But
guy's got a huge following, man.
yeah, right.
I think that he's gonna be around for a good second.
But,
what do
like-
they call him? They call him like Bieber.
Bieber fever.
Yeah, it's something like that. No, they call their fans a certain name.
Biebers.
Oh.
Little
Believers.
Believers.
Yeah.
Yukiko's
Oh my
gonna be like,
God.
"This is not true. That's not true, guys."
Oh,
No,
you
that
think-
is true.
You
It
think
is
Bieber's
true.
pulling her hair out right now because we're not censored? Like, if she was
No.
here right now, what would she like be telling us to?
She'd be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you guys!"
She would have told you what the best songs were.
Okay.
Told you the meanings behind the songs.
Nice.
What she
From
believes
her
they are, but
POV,
we
her-
know
from
that
your
they are.
POV. Yeah, exactly.
What city they were
What
in.
he was like in concert, because she said she saw him in Taiwan. She when
gosh.
she was living in Bangkok, she flew over to Taiwan. So like
The
flew
young
to
one
a
or
different
the older
country.
one?
Wow.
What?
The young Bieber or the older Bieber?
This was this was quite a while ago. So it was when he was younger. Like,
What do you mean,
Okay.
you older Bieber? He's still young, man.
Yeah,
Like,
he's still, like-
he's
I
still-
meant like the original Bieber hair.
Yeah.
That
So
kind of Bieber.
she said
Right.
he had
This
like a crazy throat infection when he was doing the show. So they were like they were worried that he was not going to do the show at all. And then he came out and did an acoustic set, and like even though you could tell that his like throat was really tore up, he still like sang like as best as he could, and like she could tell he was actually talented from that. It's like a raw kind of vocal, and not all the music overlaying everything. So she has like a lot of respect after seeing that live
Yeah.
performance
That's
from him.
cool.
That's pretty
Or did he
Well,
fake it?
like I said, I watched that documentary, man. I like didn't. I wanted to do it because I had this like ignorant bias towards him. I was just like kind of on the bandwagon of.
I hated him
screw
when
this kid.
he first came out for
Yeah,
sure.
I watched the documentary. I was like, all right, I got a little bit more respect for you. Seeing what it is you went through, and even being, not that it was. He didn't do what a lot of musicians had to do before YouTube even came out,
We forget
where they had to
that
spend 25 years in the bars playing before they finally get discovered by some guy, and then they're like, oh yes, finally I can get out there and start to rock. But still he had a lot of dedication. He's been doing since he was born.
Yeah, we
So-
forget like it is takes a lot of work, and he's hardworking, and he is a person, and it's really
Yeah.
easy to just be like, oh, this Bieber thing, he's dumb,
Yeah.
I hate him, and then
a
you watch
little-
something that humanizes him, you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh,
Not
he's a
like Matt
person.
Damon.
he's still a person.
not like Matt Damon.
No,
Matt
No,
Damon
Matt
is a
Damon's not
saint.
human.
he's not human. He was
He's a
born
robot.
from the heavens above.
I
and
hate Matt
given-
Damon.
I know you hate Matt Damon. It's crazy, Steve.
That's the same thing with Katy Perry though. I watched hers too, and it was like I was ignorant too. I thought she just came out of the blue and was just like right there and had done amazing. And then you watch her documentary, and you're like,
bro.
Yeah, POD video.
yeah,
she was a backup singer for POD.
yeah. I didn't know that she had been out there hustling, man, for so long, trying to get seen and stuff too. And it just today in this world, it just seems like people just pop up out of nowhere
Yeah.
and they just become like famous and musically, they didn't take any effort to get to where they're at, and you find out their backstory and you're like, wow, actually you did spend a lot of years trying to get to where you are, and you did hustle and you made that dedication. Like we're all doing our own things. They took the time to try to become a well-known musician.
Yeah, they're gonna say that about you, man. They're gonna be like, I hate this heartthrob guy. Why does everybody think he's so sexy? And then they're gonna see a documentary on him and be like,
Like, oh, his tooth fell
Broke his
apart.
tooth,
but he's-
broke
He
his
broke his
tooth
tooth
on
on
one
a
of the
sausage biscuit, man. He's fucking real.
Yeah.
He's so
He
real.
struggled through it, and that podcast went on
He's
to get
still-
1,000 views and all that jazz. Yeah.
Even
It's gonna be great. And they're like, oh, I like that guy.
then
now.
he went Christmas shopping for his kids.
Dude, it's late, man. You gotta
With a
get on that.
360 camera. He went shopping with it, strapped to his body. You can see everything.
Oh, that would be
Doesn't-
mayhem.
So it's like I'm riding in your backpack when I'm
Yeah.
watching the video.
It's like you're in the Baby Bjorn.
Yeah, you just look up and it's Rocco's chin. Be Rocco's baby for a day. That'd be the weirdest
you gotta
app.
know,
Why, yeah, why does your chin stink so much?
Dude, smell-o-vision. It's the
Oh,
next
gosh, I
thing.
don't even want to tell you why.
All right, guys. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on.
Justin Timberlake, that's why.
Filter.
Oh.
Oh, gross.